oh no, I just left nursing. Like, paano na? I left nursing around July 2021. Kasi
Hello, Manong George here. Welcome to our channel. And today we have a very special guest.
everyone, I'm Nick, Nicole and Nick for short. I got a job as a theater nurse in one of the NHS trusts here. I worked there for 3.5 years. It was really good experience. I was a scrub nurse, I was specializing in colorectal surgery. I do a lot of deliveries as well as cesarean sections, emergency cases. And then after that, I've applied for a different role as an outpatient nurse. So I worked there for 2 years, and I specialized. I was running my own allergy clinic at the time, and I had like my own patients. So it's like an independent nursing practice, really. So yeah.
Manu knows best.
Let me just tell a backstory para it makes sense. So noong 2016, came to the UK. April, I came to the UK, and then 3 months after, I got my PIN, UKRN, And at the time, parang yun yung light bulb moment na, ito na ba life ko? Like, is this it? Long term, like forever? Am I gonna be a nurse forever? And then I started to sort of, explore, ano pa ba? Parang hindi align sa gusto ko. So I started going to mga personal development events sa London, ang dami nun, mga entrepreneurial events, and eventually I found myself sa coaching world. So yun ang mga first experience ko. So I was a coach, volunteer ako sa mga events.
And everyone is capable to do it. Get the job that they truly want without any experience or any qualification from university, because I believe everyone deserves to work the job that they want and everyone is capable to do it.
And then parang meron ako na meet like best entrepreneurs na they want help with their social media. Okay, so I've learned new skills, social media. So naging social media manager ako, freelance, right? During na nursing, I was still a nurse. So going back to 2021, so I left nursing around July 2021 because I waited for 5 years so that I indefinite leave to remain. So I got that April 2021, so exactly 5 years. I left nursing in July 2021 to apply as a social media manager. So yun talaga yung first role ko. And then yung company na nag-hire sa akin at the time, they said like, wait, yung CV mo, you have more experience, more skill set na we've seen. And also, this is my advice as well for everyone. Ang talagang nakasecure sa akin ng first job ko out of nursing is recommendation letter. And dito sa UK, it's not about just CV, your certifications, your education. It's about the people, who refer them to you, who trust you. And I got like 3 recommendation letter from different companies within London companies. They recommended me and they've shared yung skill set, how they are, working with me. And this is a combination of volunteer work and the freelance, by the way, because I was full-time nurse at the time. And then, so from social media manager I was applying to, they've promoted me when they hired me as a sales and marketing manager. So that is really my first role out of nursing. So now I work for that company, animation studio. They have like a Netflix cartoon show, which is really good, all about kids, and it was so fun. So I stayed there only for 3 months. Now the reason for that, Philip, is because yung animation company, when they don't have projects, the company gets smaller. Because they tend to hire when they're big. At the time, yung company, and this is 2021, so, aftermath of COVID. So they were like shrinking. And then at the time, may opportunity nag-present. So ito yung current role ko right now. So etong company na I'm working right now, I found them when I was doing my connecting, my networking during the 5 years I was a nurse. And then suddenly I received a text message from the CEO saying, do you want to work with us? Like out of the blue. Like it was such a perfect timing kasi yun yung third month na I was looking for, a different role. Like, kasi, the company that I got hired is shrinking. I was like, oh no, I just left nursing. Like, paano na? But again, si Lord, timing is everything. So at the time, I got a message like, do you want to work with us? And then she said, do you want like to have like an informal, chat, Zoom meeting? Because I know them for many years. And then it wasn't like an interview. It was like, so this is the role. Do you want it? I was like, well, yes, of course. So yeah, I started as initially yung role is customer success manager. But then, kasi they know me for many years, they wanted me to be an operations manager. And then, so I started there around September 2021. And then after doon, now going back to I've just reached 1.5 years now working there. Na-promote ako and I'm now the client development manager. And also I still do a lot of operations managers sa company. So yung company sales and marketing manager, so they're parang siyang coaches, they're coaches for coaches and consultants for consultants. So yun yung parang offer ng company namin. So yeah, yun yung story ko.
Man knows best.
Marami, Philip. Like, I am the breadwinner of my family in Philippines, Ako yung, nagpapadala ng money. Like, usual na story ng OFW. So my main concern is, first of all, I'm entering a career na I don't really have a proper degree. Like I'm coming from a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and I do have some skills. Pero yung mga experience ko is volunteer work, sideline lang kasi I'm full-time nurse. I can't really dedicate hours and, you need to be a nurse full-time. So really is, can I afford it? Number one, can I afford to leave nursing? Can I pay rent? Can I pay my bills? Can I feed myself? That was the one thing. Second is, can I have the money to still send money up to my family? Good. So that's like two major things, like very important for me. And then again, as I said, Philip, si Lord, amazing. Like I cannot really question anything, like even the downs and ups of my life. Kasi nung umalis ako ng nursing, I thought kailangan, mabababa yung, kasi band 5 ako nun top range. Like I reached the top of band 5 at the time. And then, thankfully, yung nag-hire sa akin is they've matched my salary. Like, out of, like, I was just like, because that's one of my conditions. Like, at the beginning, they were offering me really low. I mean, not really low, but just lower than as a band 5 top range, Kasi, siyempre, entry level, like, they know this is my first time out of nursing. And then I said, I'm sorry, I cannot. So, I actually declined that first offer, by the way. Yeah, I've just remembered that. I've declined it. I said, I really love the role. I would love it, but I cannot afford it because it's lower than my salary and things, everything. And then they said, and they had a meeting. So yung CEO, they had a meeting with the other board members of the company. And they say, we really like you and your recommendation letter. I think, you have something special in you. Like we want that in the company. So we're gonna match what you're earning right now, so you can work with us. So that's what happened. I know it was like, I didn't expect it at all because I was ready na, just say like I'm just gonna try again, see what else yung opportunities sa akin, or maybe do. Kasi maraming, I think I heard a lot of nurses na nag-agency work, because you're more like a self-employed pag nag-agency work. So nag-cross rin yun sa mind ko. Like maybe I would just try agency work and then slowly transition out of nursing. But yeah, I got that. I was really thankful for that.
Man knows best.
Yes, pumasok talaga sa isip ko kasi at the time, it's so scary, Philip. Like I said, I've been a nurse for 10 years kasi batch 2012 ako. And it's everything that I know in life is nursing, professionally. Like this is just what I know. I'm confident. I have the skills. I can work anywhere in the world. I know I'm, nursing. Parang stable na career yun. At the time, I was really leaving everything. So it was really scary. But I think at the time, kasi aftermath ng COVID, so ang daming hiring, ang daming shortage, like everywhere, 2021, like ang dami talaga. And it was easier as well to go to the UK. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. Kasi alam ko, I can just go back to nursing. And at the time, Philip, mag-revalidate ako. Kasi, yeah, I was reaching no, sorry, 2021, 2022, mag-revalidate na ako. So, naalala ko nung last year ko sa role ko as dermatologist, prepare ko yung mga revalidation ko. Okay na lahat ng paperwork ko eh. But, yung hours lang yung sabi ko, i-workout ko na lang yung hours ko. Kasi 2021 na cover ko ng 150 hours pa yun, parang a year, di ba? So, of course, covered ko na yun for that year kasi ano na yun eh, July, full-time ako nurse, easy. So, 2022 sabi ko, tsaka ko na problemahin yun. Tingnan natin, mag-try muna tayo. Let's see 2021 how it will work. Kung hindi talaga, babalik na tayo ng nursing in 2022. So, yun yung nasa mind ko. Kasi naayos ko na yung paperwork yung hours na lang. And then, naalala ko yung manager ko at the time. Kasi they were really worried. Like, they like me. I love it there. Like, it's really parang perfect na work ko as a nurse with all of my experience as a nurse. Kasi parang yung manager ko, yung team ko, sobrang bait. Alam mo yun, sobrang encouraging. And dermatology, like, compare sa being a scrub nurse, as you know, Philip, yung hours ko stable. Office hours, right? Monday to Friday. And sometimes yung Tuesday, Thursday ko, half day lang. Alam mo yun, sobrang easy. Bank holiday, I'm off. Walang weekends. It's a perfect role for, ito yung gusto nating nurse, yung stable work life. So, ang dami nagka-question sa akin, why are you leaving that role? Like, it's like a perfect role for you. And then meron akong opportunities to advance to band 6. Like, ang daming opportunities before. Like, I was just rejecting it, yung mga band 6 role. Kasi I know na iba yung, alam mo yun, nasa heart ko. But, again, worried yung manager ko. Worried rin pati yung OSM namin. Yung pinaka-high, yung mismong sa department. Like, they know me. And it's like, Nicole, if you wanna go back, just email me. Talagang worried sila. Sabi ko, oh, that's good. Parang, mas, alam mo yun, siguro mas, ko, na, okay, whatever happens, I can always go back. So, definitely yun yung mga nasa isip ko na.
Man knows best.
Meron akong share, Philip, and sa mga viewers sa inyo, meron akong ABCDEF of success. And honestly to God, this is what I embody, from ever since na yung nag-aspire ako for my goals. So let's start with A. A is aspire, always dream of the next level. What can you become more? Okay. Number B is be brave. And I really want to emphasize, kahit na takot ka, kahit na parang hindi ka sure, pag yung gut feeling mo, yung heart mo is, ito yung sinasabi niya, just follow it, just be brave, just do it. C, connect to the right people. And ito yung really naka-help sa akin. You need to find those people that you want to become with. You need to get closer to your ideal person. Okay? Connect to the right people, network with people, find a mentor. And that's what I did. I found a mentor, really helped me grow myself and open opportunities for me. So number C, connect to the right people. Number D, do it. Okay? Letter D, do it. Just do it. Whatever it takes, just do it. Number E, and I want to emphasize on this, enjoy the process. Okay, guys? Every part of it, the downfalls, the up, the stagnant phase. Kasi part yan ng growth, part yan ng learning. Merong mga stagnant downfall up. Just enjoy every moment of it and learn to really, as well, have fun. Like really, you earn it. You earn every moment of it, so enjoy it. And lastly, forward-thinking mindset. Really invest in your future. Like always think long-term. What will give you the long-term result versus short-term, versus short-term gratification or, luxury or whatever it is for you. Just always think what is, your actions, what is the side effect long-term? Will it make you happy? Will it bring to your goal? So that's my ABCDEF. And that's my secret to, I guess, success and why I still, continue to apply every day.
Man knows best.
Well, you guys, you can follow me at hashtag Hey Coach Nick. So yun yung social media ko. And I'm a certified coach here in the UK and all over the world. And I'm all really, always, wanted to inspire everyone. Just follow your dreams. Never give up on your dream, and you can do it as well. That's what I want to say.
Always remember, Manong knows.
Manong knows best, put your worries to rest when staying in the United Kingdom. Manong knows best.